Hello, here we are again with the second part of the video lecture for Unit B, some essential components of house wiring system. So today we'll be discussing three things, three components. Okay, they are 3-pin plug, socket, and the color coding of wiring. Okay, wires. So the first topic that we have here is 3-pin plugs. All right. So you have seen a that every appliances that you are using at home, they all have a power cable, isn't it? Everything has a power cable. Right from your mobile charger, it has a power cable that brings the power that comes from the charger to your phone. There is a wire, there is a cable, isn't it? So every cable that you have at your home, okay, the one which you use along with the appliances, have okay a device by which you can get the power from the mains, and that device is called plugs. We call it as a plug. So plug may be of two types. One is a 2-pin plug where you can find only 2 pins on it. Okay, there is no earth pin on those 2-pin plugs, and the other one is your 3-pin plug, as the one that I've shown you here in the figure. Alright, so 3-pin plug. 3-pin plugs, okay, are used, okay, mainly with the heavy appliances, or you can say the appliances which use heavy power. That is, you can take the example of your heater. You can find 3-pin plugs on heaters, okay, your inverters, your computers, okay, your fridge, okay, and your iron, toaster. All those devices have power cable which has this 3-pin plug. Now we must learn about 3-pin plug properly, because you will at least get one question from this 3-pin plug. Either you'll be getting, so here you have you can see a figure exactly in the same manner you may get in the exams also. You may be asked to plot or figure what do we call to this, what do we call to this pin, what do we call to this pin. So name of these pins and its location. Okay, you cannot interchange the location of these pins. Okay, so let's learn about them. Here you can see on the top. Okay, first of all, let us learn that what is these pins made up of. These pins are made up of a material called brass. Now brass is an alloy of copper and zinc. Alright, so your terminals, or you can also call it as terminals or pins. Okay, pins of this plug is made up of material called brass. Brass is an alloy. Okay, it's a mixture of copper and zinc. Alright, now what do we call to them? See, you must understand. So here, if you see among these 3 pins that you have here in the plug, okay, and let me clear this. Okay, I have to clear this. Okay, now we are here with the plugs. Okay, so here you see that the 3 pins, okay, on the bottom you see here these 2 pins, they look somewhat similar in size and shape, isn't it? But here on the top you see that it is thicker and it is also longer, thicker and longer. So the one which is thick and long is called earth pin. So that pin is earth pin. Whereas here the lower one, which is smaller and little thin as compared to the earth pin, they are either live pin or the neutral one. Now which one is live? So here this one which is on the left here in the figure is the live, and the other one is the neutral. So this supplies you the phase, that is current, and this one is the neutral, for the neutral connection. So when you plug this, okay, switch in the socket, this pin is going to give you the live, that is the current. Okay, it is going to get connect to the live wire of the circuit, and this pin is going to make you the connection to the neutral wire of the circuit, and this thicker one and longer one is going to make the connection with the earth. Okay, so this is what you must know, okay, about the positioning. So here, if the pin is facing towards me, okay, if the plug is facing towards me, okay, so this is the earth, the thicker and the longer on the top. Okay, on the left I have the live, okay, and on the right I have the neutral. Now how to remember? You just remember that the plug is facing you towards your left, so L bara left, L bara live. In that way also you can remember. Okay, this is how I used to remember. So left is starting from L and live is also starting from L, so they coincide, but the condition is there that the plug should face towards you. प्लगले चाहिँ तिमीपट्टि फर्काएको हुनुपर्छ, त्यति बेला चाहिँ the left को is live and the right one is the neutral. Alright, so this is how the question will be coming in the examination in the ICSE. You will get a picture of plug, okay, you will get a picture of plug and you are asked to label it. So this is live, neutral and the earth. Is that okay? Now another important question that comes here in this with respect to this plug is why the earth pin is made thicker and longer. See, two questions is asked in the same question. Why the earth pin is thicker and longer? Why it is thick and why it is long? Now it is made thicker so that this earth pin does not enter in the socket or the hole which is meant for live. Okay, are you getting my point? Okay, let me show you the socket. So here in the socket you see that the hole is quite bigger, whereas this one is your neutral and this one is your live. Okay, so your earth pin, whenever you are plugging in, the earth pin does not get into the live or into the neutral, so position is always correct. Understand? To make the position correct and avoid the connection of earth pin to the live or to the neutral connection, okay, it is made what? Thicker. No autos moto banako. That is the first answer. Second one is why it is made longer. So whenever you are plugging this plug, now since earth pin is longer, you have to first insert the earth. So what are you actually doing? You are actually making the connection, earth connection, first to the appliance. So it means that if there is any fault in the appliance, what happens? Earth connection is made first, connected to the appliance, or you can say you are earthing the appliances first to avoid any issues that you may have with the appliance. So the reason, if you get this question, or for today's assignment you are getting this question now, why earth pin is made thicker and longer. So you'll say earth pin is made thicker so that it does not enter in the socket meant for live or neutral. It is made, that is the first part of the answer. Second part of the answer is why it is made longer. It is made longer so that earth connection is made first to the appliances. That is how you write the answer. Alright, so this is your plug. Now let's go to the socket. So as I said you, okay, so this is my socket. Okay, so this is my earth. Okay, this is my live, this is my neutral. So just the opposite of plug. Plug ko chahi left patti live थियो, socket ko chahi right patti live huncha. Alright, so this is how we can remember. Now what is socket? Socket is the place in the circuit, okay, from where you can get the current, or you can say from it is a point, okay, in the mains to get the power to the appliances that you are using. Are you getting my point? So this is your socket. Are you getting my point? So in the socket, the upper one, okay, is bigger hole, okay, which is made for the earth connection, okay, while the holes on the right side is for the connection of live, and on the right it is the for the neutral. All right, is that clear? Now you have to follow some safety precautions that when you are using the plugs and sockets. Okay, while inserting the plug into the socket, the following, okay, two precaution has to be made. Number one is your hands must be dry, because you when your hand is wet, it may make a conducting layer on your hand between the socket and the hand, okay, and you may get current. All right. And number 2 is the plug pins should fit in the socket tightly, because if you fit it loosely, what will happen, there may be a rise of sparks which may lead to fire. Understand? So these two things has to be kept in your mind. Okay, so the next question for today's assignment is write 2 main precautions that has to be taken while inserting the plug into the socket. Okay, so the answer will be the 2 safety precautions that has to be taken note when using plug and socket, or while inserting plug in the socket, are as follows. Number 1, the hands must be completely dry. Number 2, the plugs and the pin should be fitted in the socket tightly. All right, so that will be the second assignment for the day. Now that was your socket. Now let's go to the last topic, and the topic is your color coding. Now, how to know which one is live, which one is earth, and which one is neutral wire? So there are 2 types of color coding. Number 1 is your old convention that was followed in olden days. Nowadays we follow this convention. Okay, now as per old convention, red was the live, because red means danger. Red is a color for danger, and live wire gives you shock. So to denote the shock with the danger, the red color was used in the early days, old convention. But nowadays we use brown color. So if you have a wire whose insulation is brown in color, okay, that means it is a live wire. Understand? Now for the neutral, we use black in the old convention, and in the new convention we use the blue. So in the new convention we use blue color to denote neutral wire, and green was for the earth in the old convention, but now we use either green or yellow. Okay, so we use either green or yellow, okay, insulation on the wire to denote earth wire. Okay, all right, so now you must remember both the color coding for the old system as well as the new convention. Okay, so in the old convention, red was live, black was neutral, green was earth. But now in the new convention, as per the new convention, brown insulation on the wire denotes live wire, light blue insulation on the wire denotes neutral wire, and green or yellow denotes the earth as per your new convention of color coding of wires. Okay, so last assignment for today is to copy this table in your copy. All right, I hope you understood. So that's all for today. So we have now completed one more chapter from the unit electricity and magnetism. Okay, so now we have one more chapter remaining under this unit, which we'll be doing in the days to come. All right, so that's it for today. Thank you.